Hey, Highland County Real Estate, Randy Butler here. I'm a sales agent for a classic real estate company. Guess what, guys? It's that time of year. It happens every single year in Highland County about this time. No, we're not on the set of the Grapes of Wrath with Henry Fonda, for those of you that have a clue what I'm talking about. Or no, we're not around Pigpen from Charlie Brown and the Peanut Show. We're not that either. If you ever drive down the road and see all the field, just dust everywhere, it's farming season. We go through it every single year. We've all been that car, like maybe number 32 in line behind a tractor or a combine. We just kind of deal with it. We know it's going to happen, and it's just something that we have to contend with. I think a lot of times, none of us, we have to really stop and realize just how big of an industry farming is in our community. A good friend of mine, I called him today and just got some figures. This guy farms about 2,000 acres. And I said, well, what's it cost you to farm? He said, roughly about $600 an acre is what it costs. Now, 2,000 acres times $600, simple math, that's $1.2 million just for the cost of putting the crop out and harvest. Those are absolutely huge numbers. And I asked him about the equipment. And he said roughly, and I'm sure it would probably cost more than that new, but he figures his current equipment valued at $1.5 million. Those are just absolutely staggering numbers. Now I know when I grew up, early 80s, a little bit after I grew up actually, but my dad was one of the ones that went broke farming. And if it wasn't for that, maybe I'd be a farmer today. I don't know. You know, things are a lot different now. I know the equipment, most of it stayed outside. It was this friend of mine that I got these numbers from. I called him one time and said, hey, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm just waxing my combine, ready to put it up. And I'm thinking, waxing their combine? I know when, of course, I was just a kid, but the equipment, it was right there where you left it the time before. You didn't clean it up. You didn't put it up. It just kind of stayed there. That's just kind of the way it was. So. Locally, farmers here, we have corn and beans. And I said, you know, what happens? How does that benefit? What is corn and beans? What do we get from that, from corn and beans? And it's kind of simple, actually. No, we don't eat corn, or we don't have a soybean bowl of cereal or casserole or something like that. It is traded on the stock market, a lot of it. It is sold to other countries, to China, to Vietnam, to Russia. It's traded all over the world. So it is absolutely huge. And what they do with that, those products are used to feed, to make feed for cattle, for hogs, for chickens, all that kind of stuff. So it feeds the animals that we consume. So in a backdoor kind of way, it benefits us a great deal because we need those things for survival. So, and then also the local farmers, the money they make. No, I didn't ask this gentleman, how much do you make? That's kind of a insulting question almost, so I didn't do that. I just didn't figure that was my business to do that. But the money they make off of it, they buy homes, they buy cars, automobiles, insurance, groceries, all the same things that we buy. So the money they make from that comes back to our local economy. So farming is an industry that is, one, very needed and very much dependent upon by our local economy and also nationwide. It's just part of who we are and what we do. And another interesting, this isn't to get political in any way, but he said most any farmer supports our current president. Now, whatever that's worth, I know, both sides of the fence on that, but most farmers support the government we have in place now. So we do need the farmer. I think Paul Harvey said it best. Even though the video is kind of old school, the same rules apply. It's on YouTube, and it's a pretty famous video that he did. It's called "So God Made a Farmer." It's very good. So I guess the purpose of this video is to support our local farmers. Yes, we have to get behind the equipment and go through the dust and all that, but hey, it is well worth it in the long run. So Again, Randy Butler, Classic Real Estate. If you are wanting to sell or buy something, hey, I would sure love the chance to talk with you and earn your business, and not any hard sell kind of thing. If you want to sell your property, hey, I just talk to you, and if you like it, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. So if I can be of service to you, please let me know. And Highland County, have a great day.